If you're a busy student or a working professional, you might sometimes wonder, how do some people always look so glowing and so put together? Do they just have more time than the rest of us? Or are they all just full-time influencers whose job is to basically do these long skincare routines? Because when you're busy with work, school, or just life in general, it sometimes gets overwhelming to keep up with all these trends and the newest product launches, and it feels impossible to keep up with all of that. And I've been a full-time PhD student and a content creator for the past 5 years, so I definitely know how it feels. And I've had to figure out the habits that I could fit into my busy schedule, and honestly, my skin and my overall health are in a much better place now at 27 compared to 5 years ago when I was 22. So today I want to share 3 simple but powerful beauty habits that can help you stay glowing even with a busy schedule. And before we jump into these tips, I just want to clarify that skincare and beauty aren't just about like chasing every new product or trend. It's very easy to think of it that way with recent marketing, but what helps me is to really think of them as like little acts of self-care, like little habits that add a little bit of joy to your daily life and help you feel more confident. So let's start with the first tip. Lazy skincare habits. When life gets busy and you don't have much motivation, I've realized that the key is finding products or routines that are easy and effortless, so you're likely to stay more consistent. And one thing I've been really loving recently are face mists. You know, in the morning, I sometimes get lazy trying to like put toner and to like tap it into my skin and to let it absorb. It can get a little tiring and time consuming too, especially if you're running late. But with face mist, you can just simply like spray it to your face like this, and it can easily hydrate your skin. They're also really convenient to like carry around, and like you can spray them in the middle of your work or study. So I definitely recommend face mist to keep you hydrating and glowing all day. I have some recommendations. If you have oilier skin, I recommend these water types. So this doesn't have any like oil or greasiness, so it's a convenient option and a good alternative to toners. And if you have dehydrated skin, I recommend like a cream type. It's like a milky toner turned into a mist, and I've been using this a lot because I have dehydrated skin. And this one's also not heavy, but it's just slightly more nourishing than the water-based one. And then here is my favorite. This is a serum type mist. It's from Dalba, and it has an oil layer mixed into it. So you'll notice when you first spray it, that oil is what helps make your skin look instantly glowing. And this one also works on top of makeup too, and I think I use this every time before I film any videos. Another lazy skincare habit that I've been doing recently is using collagen masks. You might think it's a hassle, but it's really not. Think about it. If you're using a sheet mask, you usually have to like wash your face, put on the sheet mask, leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then get up to do your skincare and then go to sleep, right? So that's a lot, and that's why I like to use it more like in the morning than at night, and that's also when I have time in the morning. But with these collagen masks, it's actually better if you do your entire skincare first and then put on this mask on top, which helps seal everything in your skin. About 2 to 3 times a week, I go to bed with this, and I don't actually like to sleep with this because it's, I don't know, I can feel it on my skin overnight and I can't get a good enough sleep. But I just take it off and leave it on the side of my bed, and you don't need to do any extra skincare steps after that. You can literally just fall asleep. So I find it really convenient because you can just lay down and scroll or even just sleep. And this tiny addition to your skincare routine can actually help keep your skin much more hydrated and looking glowing the next morning. So now let's move on to the second point, inner beauty and gut health. You might be wondering, how is food related to skin? Like, how does that make your skin look better? But skin is one of our organs in our body, and all of our organs are connected. So your gut needs to be healthy for your skin to reflect that. And that's what Koreans have been believing for a long time, and I've been inspired by my mom, who is 50-year-old and is still glowing and super beautiful without any facelifts or procedures. She always tells me that one of her biggest beauty secrets is eating healthy every day. And I know cooking is time consuming and not everyone has time for that. So I want to share 2 simple recipes that you can prepare in one day that can last you for a whole week or even more. So one thing my mom has been drinking religiously for a long time is ginger tea. It's actually more like a ginger syrup. We call this saenggangcheong in Korean. So basically, you don't just boil ginger. We blend it together with other ingredients, usually like honey, so we can preserve it for a long time. This isn't really well known worldwide, but it tastes so good, and it also helps with digestion and calming inflammation in your body and in your face too. It's just a healthier, non-caffeinated alternative to have after a meal. So my mom even brought this from Korea when she came to meet me in the US. I've actually posted a recipe before, so I'll tag that somewhere here or in the description so you guys can see how to make that at home. But you can basically make a huge jar like this and store it for several months. And all you need to do is just simply take like a spoon or two of this ginger syrup and mix it into hot water. But actually, when I tried to make it here, it didn't taste as good as the ginger syrup that my mom makes in Korea. So I've been working on producing it with a Korean manufacturer, so you guys don't even have to go through the process of peeling ginger and blending ginger with all these ingredients. And I've been working on it for the past several months, and I hope to have it out by the next few months, hopefully. So stay tuned. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Another thing that I personally benefited from is skin juice. There are lots of different recipes, but this one is my favorite. This recipe is not mine. It actually comes from a Korean dermatologist, and she calls it the green smoothie. I'll also link her video and her original recipe in the description for you guys. But it basically combines cabbage, broccoli, lemon juice, and avocado as the main ingredients. So just like ginger tea, you can blend a whole bunch of this and divide it into like different cups to last for a few days or even a week. I usually don't have appetite in the morning, so when I had like morning meetings, I usually just poured it from like a huge blender and just brought it with me on my way to school. And when I was consistently drinking this for like several weeks, I really saw a huge difference in my face skin and my body skin. The first thing that I noticed was how my body skin was becoming like so soft and how my face became so bright. And you might not believe this, but food has so much impact on your skin, especially if you haven't been consuming a lot of these things. So this is a great way to take care of your health and to also help improve your skin. Now, the third tip is facial massage. This is something I do like every single day when I'm at home or when I'm commuting or during work. It's super easy, but these little things that you do every day help support your skin and your muscle in your face and really helps lift and sculpt your face. One thing I like to do is neck stretches, and this really helps if you're like working a lot and looking at your screen and your neck area is kind of stiff. So what you do is just look up, pull your neck down, and stay for like 10 seconds. And you do that diagonally on each side. This honestly feels really good, and it also helps prevent and smooth some of your neck wrinkles. I also stretch my sides, and this helps relieve tension in my shoulder areas and also helps sculpt my shoulder line. Another exercise that I really love doing, this one's my favorite, is mid-face lifting exercise. You basically relax your lower jaw and pronounce in and lift your mid-face. And try to hold it as long as you can until these muscles kind of ache. And while you're doing this, remember not to like squint your eyes or move other muscles. We're only focusing on clenching this muscle right here. This is a nice way to like de-stress and to also keep your face sculpted and lifted. I also like to make a fist and massage like my lower jaw, because when we're so focused and stressed, we tend to clench our jaw a lot and like bite down really hard. And that makes the muscles here become wider and bigger and more swollen. So we just want to release that tension. I never forget this area, and I also massage the points under my cheekbones, like right here. And you can do that for the bones around your eyes as well. And here, this place is so relaxing when you have a headache, and this helps with like overall circulation and lifting too. So yeah, I just did that and I feel so much better, and I also feel slightly de-stressed. So I think beauty works best when it fits naturally into your life, and these small consistent habits are what make you look and feel better over time. I hope these tips were helpful. Let me know if you have your own tips that help you stay glowing in your busy life.